people who were complaining about lighting. Maybe you should have been listening to the message rather than staring at the bald head delivering it. But now that I'm male and a vehicle has way better dome lighting than the other ones, here we go. Somebody sent me a quote from Will of the Fans. And you have to love how somebody seems to think because their name is Will that somehow, and then they use a clever title that they are expressing the will of the fans. About how Shooty is tone deaf, narcissistic, walked away from a genocide of his own people, and all. Dude, Shooty was like how many years old when he left that country? And he's an embarrassment to the people of the UK. Where's Will of the Fans from? Can someone... I've heard of this person, but I don't even think they're British, are they? You gotta love it when people speak for other people. And everyone just has to agree with you because you're the only person being narcissistic, as far as I can tell, in that post is little Will with his little Willie. The windsock is drooping in the wind. Oh, I'm not kidding. I just can't stand these imbeciles anymore. I've tried being, I hate using names, but there's only one to describe them: morons. And the sad part is, people actually buy into this. There is an outbreak of morons again. Of course he went, because remember, he's one of the ones they're going to use, press wise and all that, because the rest of us are insignificant. I feel bad too, because I think, they're going to probably use that kid as their poster child till they're done with him, then toss him aside, just like they've done others. Who I can mention that are now suddenly back, in the saddle, so to speak, so they can talk smack. The sad part is, up till a few years ago, I think it was when Jody took over, I didn't even know what woke or SJW was. I had to look it up. I was like, what are these guys ranting about? You see, everybody seems to think they have the inside view on everything. And it's like, meanwhile, here's the pulse, here's the pulse over here, here's their fingers, and their fingers really up their anus. Because remember, Fallout was supposed to be a woke disaster. This was said, blah, blah, blah. Then I showed you the reaction video of those, two imbeciles that I got from Geeks and Gamers put that clip up. It's just... I swear, social media, while it's nice that people are more connected at the same time, you've got so many jerks out there who hated to be bullied in school, so they've become internet bullies. Or, you got the gatekeepers who've decided, what's true and what's not in particular shows. Meanwhile, they're about as far from that show's creative team, as they might as well be in, Nome, Alaska, looking for cacti. Okay, it doesn't work. Oh, man. I just can't believe some of the things I see, hear, and read anymore. I know, the world is just a confusing place. I'm loving how many people are showing up to protests now wearing masks. Probably the ones who didn't give a damn about COVID back when it was really here and hitting. But they're using the mask as just simple a way to hide like they do on the internet. Now we can do it in public. If I'm wearing my mask and my, whatever headdress I've put on, whether it be a hoodie or a waistcoat or trying to pretend look like, I give a damn about, some country my country has no foothold in, they're suddenly the most courageous people in the world. Yeah, it's easy to, rant, rave, and all that when you have a mask on. Took me a while to figure that out. That's better just to show your face and stand up, behind, put up or shut, it's like the old saying, put up or shut up, shit or get off the pot. It's, yeah, I have to love the peaceful protests. Yeah, back during the whole BLM thing, and they're showing the reporter. It's a mostly peaceful protest, and in the background, there's fires, cars on fire, buildings on fire. But some of the things that are being said about the, television shows and all that are out now, especially by these, guys who get big numbers on YouTube, now suddenly think that they're these, little demigods, and what they decree must be true. Gods of the YouTube pantheon. I know, just some of the things I see out there in the world, worry me. Well, what can you expect? I'm sorry, I just blanked out there for a minute because sometimes people think I'm racist. Sometimes I am. I can't stand the human race. In general, the whole human race. Everybody says this, everybody says that. They refuse to believe that, oh, by the way, guys, just, a tick of the clock in geologic time years ago, we were all in trees or in caves, every one of us. It wasn't about ideologies, it wasn't about skin color, it wasn't about religion. And yet all these years of evolution, look at how far we've come. For every one step forward, it's two steps back. It just depresses me sometimes at how much we could do if we dumped all this stupid bullshit. This bag of bricks we're carrying around. In the name of what? But like I said, Doctor Who, it's a TV show. Some of us like it, and then some of us make up excuses to go, well, they're not doing this, so now I don't like it. But I guarantee it, most of these guys, you know, are going to be watching the show. Oh, well. I'm sorry, I went deep and philosophical on you this morning, didn't I? That's why I like doing the live streams, because other guys would edit all this stuff out because they're scared. One of these days we'll wake up, look in the mirror, and realize that there's only one race, people, and that's the human race. Sooner we accept that, we'll be a lot better off we'll be. But once again, yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why they've been so viciously attacking Ncuti Gatwa. As you've seen in some of the posts and all that on the net, they've prejudged him based off one special and one appearance. And I saw nothing wrong with any of his performances so far. And not one. I really do think they need to quit giving certain fans privileges like free screenings. Because how is that fair to everybody else? You know, sooner or later they're going to run off to some corner in some dark alley and probably in a chat room and say, I saw this, and this. They signed an NDA. Doesn't matter. The internet frees you from all consequences. The day they invent teleportation, a lot of internet trolls are going to disappear. I'm not kidding. Because, well, guess what? I can walk down to my local teleportation center and be right up the block from your house in under an hour. What? Oh, well, it just sickens me. No, they're just saying worse. No, humans built the pyramids. It's just nobody wants to accept the fact that they've gotten our history all wrong. They don't want to accept the fact that sometime in the past something went wrong and that our ancestors were doing things we can't do now, but they just did it. Yeah, you had people out there in the middle of nowhere 1,000 years ago or more moving 250-ton stones just with bricks, sand, and rollers. All the people on Easter Island, they cut all the trees down. That's why, wow. So the people on Easter Island were so stupid they cut down every single tree on their barren island out in the middle of the ocean just to build statues. Give them some credit. Sheesh. I think something else happened. But, oh well, enough of that deep philosophical stuff. I've got to get inside. Take care, everybody. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy your Thursdays. Oh, by the way, here it is 52 degrees Fahrenheit in the parking lot. And enjoy the rest of your days, everybody. Take care.